Guys, happy Thursday and welcome to In the Green DFS. This is going to be your Thursday Night Football NFL free pick video. Before we get started, just keep in mind, guys, if you're on a winnable free plan, we will be sending out an NBA free pick later today. What we are not going to do is do the NBA on the video today, so we'll keep the video for just NFL, but we will send out that NBA free pick as long as you're on our winnable free plan. And if you're not on there yet, don't worry, we'll show you how to do that at the end of this video. Before we get started, guys, we are going to give you guys two fantastic plays here today. We've got a beautiful three-man play we built on Dabble for the 6x multiplier. We're betting $200 to win $1,200 on that one. And we got a really nice four-man play we built over on PrizePicks. That'll be giving us a 9x multiplier, betting $100 to win $900 on that one. Now, guys, before we get started, if you don't mind, let's go ahead and get that housekeeping out of the way. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, share it with a friend if you need to, turn on the post notifications. But most importantly, just make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel. Remember, that helps us here, allows us to provide this free content for you guys each and every day. So we truly appreciate it. And if you guys don't mind, make sure you smash that like button. It goes a long way. We know we have anywhere from 4,000 to 6,000, 7,000 people or so viewing these videos or views rather. So we'd really appreciate if you guys give this thing a like. It does help us. It does get our video out there, obviously, to more people that like this stuff like you guys do. So we appreciate that. Now, let's get this thing rocking and rolling. I'm going to get you guys right to these picks today. We're going to do the Dabble play first, then we'll come back around and do the PrizePicks play. Before we do, we will quickly note here. Let's see here. That was the day before. This is yesterday's loss. I know you guys probably felt that one. We were going with $200 to win $2,000 that one, and we really thought we were going to take care of it. Unfortunately, Dyson Daniels, if you watched the game, he missed 6 shots. He missed just 6 field goals alone. And a lot of them were right under the rim. You can't miss that many shots. So Dyson Daniels unfortunately cost us that one. As noted in the free pick video, I did let you guys know that was the one that was the most risky. And of course, that was the one that caught us at the end. But it was frustrating. I thought we were going to take care of that, guys. That was a little bit of a bother. We took care of Okongwu. That was the one that had a couple people nervous, but I knew he'd get it done at the end of the game. We didn't even need his scoring, and that's exactly what happened. So we did really well in that, guys. We called that play literally perfectly. We couldn't have done anything different on that one outside of the fact that, like we tell you guys all the time, these players still have to go perform on the court or on the field. That's not the part we can control. So we put you in the best possible situation. Unfortunately, Daniels was not on with his shooting. He missed all kinds of shots, and that did not get it done for us. But no worries. We will roll right on to today, guys. We're going to get you this play. Before we do, let me quickly show you this. We mentioned this yesterday. I did not change this out for you. There's a new free square, just a heads up on that. But this is what is important to show you guys. Sleeper right now is doing something where they're giving away essentially a $20 free pick every day. All you have to do is place a bet. So let's say you place a bet today and you bet at least $20, right? We're betting $100 and $200 on ours, but we're getting the $20 back on the protected play every time. So they're doing this every single day. All you have to do is place a bet for at least $20, and you'll get a protected play the next day from Sleeper. Excuse me. So what we're doing, we're actually going in and we've decided essentially to place our $100 bet for our normal bet, and then what we'll do is we'll use our $20 protected play and we'll add to that for like an add-on play. We'll add 2 or 3 additional props to make it a little bit more of a wild play, but we're not losing anything from it. So it's been really cool for us. We've done it every day. We almost hit the other day. So great thing. I strongly suggest if you guys are not on Sleeper yet, especially if you're on our VIP or any of our full season passes, Sleeper is one that you're going to want to be on. We're utilizing it a lot right now. We can do some real cool stuff with. They have unique props, and we can adjust our lines up and down, and that's something we want to take advantage of right now, especially with NBA and NFL. So if you don't have Sleeper yet, all you have to do is click right here on the description of our video. You can get it right here. Just click this link. Make sure the code says in the green, and of course you'll be able to get Sleeper. You'll get the new deposit match bonus. I think it's deposit 5, get 55 in free bets. But the coolest thing of all to me is you get a free square every day if you're into the free squares. Sleeper does a really good job. I can't remember who. I think today's Matt Stafford. But my apologies for not updating that, guys. I just realized that now. But the most important part is really this: that you get the free pick, the protected play every single day, which turned out to be a free pick essentially if you're smart with that. So we love it. It's been working out really well for us. If you don't yet have Sleeper, you're going to want to get it anyway. So just click right here in the description, get Sleeper. Make sure the code's in the green, and make that first deposit. And every single time you make that play, the next day you're going to get that protected play. It's super cool. We love it. And they're doing it every day, I'm assuming, till Christmas. So it's we have no end date on this yet. So we're going till Christmas as far as we know it. And we're going to take full advantage of that. So jump on that. Let's get over to the play, guys. The Dabble play is going to be a 3-man play here today. We'll get you right to it so we can get this thing rolling for y'all. And remember, guys, before I get any further, anyone that does not like the long form videos here, no big deal. Just jump on the free plan. You can get the free picks sent to you without any issue anyway. So you can just check the picks if you're not into the videos. But we are going to continue doing the free pick videos for everybody because you guys seem to like them a lot. We're getting a lot of good positive feedback. And we like to do the deep dives on this. So you guys have all the information you need to make sure that you're putting your money in the place that seems the most, the safest to you when it comes to your bets. With that being said, this is going to be a three-man play on Dabble, our favorite app. We're betting $200 to win $1,200 with the 6x multiplier. Obviously, there's a lot of reasons we like Dabble more than any other app. Currently, it is our favorite app, but one of them is that when we do three-man plays, guys, we're getting 6x instead of 5x on PrizePicks, and that is just a significant difference over time, rather. Excuse me. And, you know, what's going to happen is as you bet, and the more you place these bets, you're going to realize that when you're getting an additional, you're getting 6x over the 5x, that's going to pay off quite a bit over time. So we're loving Dabble for a lot of reasons. We're betting $200 to win $1,200 on this play. If you do not yet have Dabble, don't worry. At the end of this, I'll show you how to do this play for $5 for a chance to win 180. Great way to stack your bankroll for $5. So we'll show you that here in a second. Let's get on to play number one. Play number one, we're taking Kyren Williams over 73.5 rushing yards. Now, the 7 and 6 Rams will travel to take on the 6 and 7 Niners at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Thursday Night Football. Excuse me, let me get some water here, guys. Now, the game is at 8:15, obviously, a Thursday Night Football game. Both of these teams are essentially in a must-win situation here if they want to make the playoffs. That's really the best way to look at this game. There's no need to break down any further than that. Both of them are not mathematically eliminated. They both have a shot. The Rams have a greater shot if they win, but the Niners are not eliminated yet. They still have an opportunity here based on how the NFC is working out over there. So we got a divisional matchup here. It's going to be a good game, probably better than a lot of people might think. We got a 49-point total in this game right now, and I think the Rams are favored to win by 3. So it's up to you how you want to take the betting angle. We kind of like the Niners on this one, I'll be honest, at home. I think it's a little bit of a trap for the Rams, but in either case, both the teams have to win. That's really the most important part. But the most notable injury news here is that Nick Bosa is questionable for this game. Now, he's been limited at practice, so we don't really have a lean if he's going to go or not tonight. We'll have to, that's kind of remained to be seen, but it's not going to change a lot of our plans here. You know, so the San Francisco 49ers actually rank 15th when it comes to rushing yards allowed to running backs. And Kyren has gone over this line 7 of his last 10 games. Now, reports are coming out of LA to showing that the Rams are dead set on pressing the run game heavily against the Niners. So if this holds up, we're in a good situation here. But it's also important to note that the 49ers rank 3rd in the NFL when it comes to passing yards allowed. So they're going to be a little bit tougher on guys like Puka and Cooper Kupp. But again, you know, I'm not saying don't utilize the pass attack. I'm just saying it makes a lot of sense for the Rams to want to run the ball tonight, especially on a short week. Just the whole thing lines up very well for this. But back in September, when these teams played, Kyren went for 89 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns, 2 on the ground, 1 through the air. But that's pretty significant. 89 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns against the same team. We like that a lot. Now, given this information, guys, we are locking in Kyren Williams for the over on the 73.5 rushing yards in this one. It just kind of goes together really well with multiple plays that we're putting in here today. And we want to give you guys a free pick that wins. We gave you guys a 4-man yesterday. We missed it by a fraction. It was very frustrating, especially for a lot of you guys. I think a lot of you guys were set on winning that one. It was just really frustrating that Dyson couldn't land a shot. And then he throws up like 3 or 4 alley-oops at the end of the game instead of shooting his shots. But in either case, we like this play. We want to give you guys a play that doesn't have a lot of things that could cause us to lose. Like we're going to keep, passing yards out of this, for instance. We're going to take a different approach in this particular play for you guys so we get this win here today. So moving on with this 3-man nuke, play number 2, we're going to go with Deebo Samuel over 49.5 receiving yards. Now we know this is going to trigger some of you guys, and that's okay. But we're going to break this down for you, so pay attention here. First, the Rams rate 25th in the NFL when it comes to receiving yards allowed. Next, Deebo has been notably bothered by his lack of production in this offense as recently as you guys know. I'm sure you saw the tweets there. But, reports out of the Niners camp show that Kyle Shanahan has not been bothered by this tweet that he made when Deebo was frustrated. It doesn't really seem to bother Kyle Shanahan. He just really wants to, his only real interest is getting Deebo involved more. So, there's a lot of mixed reviews. A lot of people think that Deebo was being a baby or, being a, whatever. And it was a game that was a 20-point game. There was really no need for them to even throw any further in that game to Deebo. But in either case, either way you shape it, I like this one a lot tonight. Deebo's been pretty good against this team, pretty damn good against this Rams team. Divisional matchup rather. These guys have to win this game. It's really the way it breaks down, and he's got to help out. In the last 7 games Deebo played against the Rams, the same Rams team, he's gone over this line all but once. So keep that in mind. The only time he didn't go over was earlier this season. Every other game in the last 7, he's gone over this line against his team. Now we know the involvement that Juwan Jennings has currently in this offense, but we really don't think it's going to matter tonight. Deebo is due for a standout game, guys, and we think this line is simply way too low for him at home in a game they absolutely must win. We are locking in Deebo Samuels on primetime over 49.5 receiving yards for play number 2. Excuse me. Now, on to play number 3 for this 3-man nuke. We're taking George Kittle over 58.5 receiving yards. Now, guys, we love George Kittle in this spot today. Not only has he been the best tight end in all of football this season, he's also seemingly developed an even better connection with Brock Purdy. That bodes pretty well. Now, we do have to keep in mind, George Kittle is a fantastic blocking tight end, so there are random games here and there where he doesn't produce at a high level. A lot of other guys can take the shine, and that's understandable. That's going to happen here and there with this kind of a tight end, this kind of a player. However, he's gone on this line 6 times in his last 10 games, and he only missed 2 of those times by a couple of yards, 1 or 2 yards. So very close to 8 out of 10 on that one. More so tonight, guys, he gets a Rams defense that ranks 25th in receiving yards allowed. On the other side, a side note, it's very important here as well, is that in his last 4 games at home, check this out, in George Kittle's last 4 home games, this is a home game, he went for 64, 92, 128, and 151 receiving yards, respectively. That's pretty huge. This is a foundational play for us tonight, and to be honest with you guys, he's most certainly going to be in our free play here, obviously, probably in quite a few of our VIP and NFL full season pass plays tonight. This is a lock for us today. This play feels very, very good to us. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. I almost made it a 4-man play for you guys. I almost added Brock Purdy over the receiving yards. I was able to do it here on Dabble without a discount in our payout, something you cannot do on PrizePicks. They take your pay right away from you. And again, we're getting better lines already over here on Dabble. And as the day goes on, you'll notice the lines will be better over here on Dabble and worse on PrizePicks, which is another reason why we try to tell you guys Dabble is the best app right now. Everyone's going to have their own opinions, and we respect and understand that, but Dabble is just absolutely dominating. So once again, we're going to be taking, well, hold on, let me show you this first. It doesn't have Dabble. Check this out. We're going to bet $200 to win $1,200. But if you don't have Dabble, you can do this play for $5 for a chance to win $180. Here's all you got to do. Click right here in the description of our video. This is where you can find all of our codes here. You can also click right here to find our codes. But to make it easy, click right here on Dabble. Now, I'll show you a couple quick things that Dabble does that other apps don't do. First off, again, our favorite app. Second, there's a lot of things that Dabble does. When you go to make a deposit, a lot of times this deposit wheel will pop up and you can spin this wheel and they'll give you a chance to win additional money on your deposit, which I think is very cool. It's basically free money that a lot of these places are not doing. But more importantly, for 3-man plays, we're getting a 6x multiplier instead of a 5x on PrizePicks. For 5-man plays, we're getting a 20x multiplier instead of a 15x multiplier on PrizePicks. Gotta love that. For the 6-man plays, we're getting 35 instead of 25 on PrizePicks. And of course, we have the opportunity to do 12-man plays over here on Dabble, which gives us the 1000x multiplier. Now, a couple things. When it comes to Dabble, I almost show you this as well. You can follow people on Dabble. We're growing a pretty big following over here. As you can see on Dabble, we had posted a lot of, last night we had 1,303 people, I think, copy our play, which really, really crushes us. The night before we won, that was fine. But last night we had 1,303 copy our play and we missed it by 3 Dyson Daniels points. Very frustrating to us. So we're going to get back and knock this thing out here today. But you can communicate, you can copy plays, we can text with each other on the play during the game, which is really fun. We have a lot of fun with that. A lot of our guys here in VIP are there, and we really appreciate you guys, man. It's a lot of fun every day. We have you guys chiming in and letting us know what you're thinking about it. And every once in a while we get someone that's kooky jumping in our chat and spitting some hate or some nonsense. But overall, it's really a blast, man. We can communicate on, people can jump in and say, hey, great job on your play tonight. So there's a lot of cool things that Dabble's doing that other apps just aren't doing. It's more of a social effect, and we really love it. But again, if you don't have Dabble, again, we're betting $200 to win $1,200. If you don't have Dabble, all you have to do is click right here. Deposit $5. Dabble will give you $25 free. So you'll have $30 to put on this play right here for a chance to win $180. Now, you can also deposit $5, get the $25 for free, take that $30 and create your own play, or take this and add stuff to it. It's completely up to you. But if you want something safe, it's kind of a smart move to bolster your bankroll tonight. This feels like a very safe play for us, which is why we didn't overdo it. We did not stack Brock Purdy. We didn't add anyone else to this play. We left it just like this for a reason. And we're going to do it like that for a reason. Now, everyone in our VIP and NFL full season pass, we're going to build an add-on play for you guys with this one. So keep an eye out. Anyone on VIP, it's going to be a sweet one. We've already got some really sharp ideas. We've not locked it yet on purpose, but it's coming as soon as this video is done. So we'll lock it in to share it with you guys later in the day. But it's going to be an add-on to this. So what you do for the add-on plays for any of you guys that are in VIP or NFL full season pass, I'm sure by now you figured it out. But if you don't, all you have to do is lock in the free play, and then we'll send the add-on play that's got additional plays, add that on, and just lock in that second play so you have both of them locked in. But again, if you don't have Dabble, guys, just click right here. Super easy. Make sure the code says in the green, guys. Again, our business name is in the green DFS, which stands for Daily Fantasy Sports, in the green DFS. But our code is always going to be in the green. So if you don't mind, just make sure the code says in the green, just in the green, and deposit that $5, get that $25 free from Dabble. Take that $30 and drop it right on that play. Excuse me. And also keep in mind, guys, when you do that deposit here on Dabble, I want to point out that we do get a kickback from that. So it's like we scratch your back, you scratch ours sort of thing. We provide these free videos to you guys. So when you do get an app like this, it does help us. It helps us produce these free videos for you guys each and every day. So deposit the $5, get the 25, take that $30, drop it on this play. Let's get you 130 to get this thing rolling. One more time, guys. We're betting 200 to win 1,200. The play is Kyren Williams over 73.5 rushing yards, Deebo Samuel over 49.5 receiving yards, and George Kittle over 58.5 receiving yards. We love this play. I strongly suggest tailing this play. Again, like we always tell you guys, you place your own bets, so you place the bets you want. You can change it if you want. Take what you love from this video, leave what you don't. But either way, we are rolling with this three-man nuke, and we love it. Let's get you on the Prize Picks play next. Now, I'm going to do this one a little bit quicker for you guys. I'll get you out of here a little bit faster today, just because the info is going to be very similar on this play. As you guys will see, it's a little bit different than how we normally do it. But play number one, we're going right to Deebo Samuel, and we are taking him over on his 11 fantasy score. Now, a couple of reasons why we're taking the fantasy score. This is not going to make you very happy, but we're not really worried about this. What we're looking for here on Deebo, it's real simple. We're looking for a standout night for Deebo. Deebo's going to be involved with rushing yards. They have a situation at running back where they're not exactly sure who's playing tonight. More importantly, Deebo's got 5 carries last game. He's going to be involved with some rushing yards. You might see him get a little end around or something on the end zone to score a touchdown. But if you ask me, guys, Deebo's a great play for a touchdown tonight. I think a lot of people are going to be nervous with his production recently, and we understand that. And a lot of people look at this right here, and a lot of people, we call them the "what have you done for me lately" people. And if they don't see a bunch of green here, they don't play them. We don't do things like that. We do a much deeper dive. And the way we broke this game down and what our model showed us and kind of all the analytics we took, it just showed us that this guy Deebo tears this team apart when he plays them, and he's not been tearing anyone apart recently. I think he's due. It makes good sense for him to have a big night at home on prime time. Shut those haters up a little bit. Deebo Samuel over 11 fantasy score. There's many ways he can get to that. We love it. That's play number one. Play number two for this one is going to be George Kittle once again. And this play is going to get a little funny. You guys are going to say, wait a minute, it's a very similar play. It is a very similar play, and we don't generally do that. But George Kittle, we're taking over 4.5 receptions on this one. We purposely did it like this, so we have 1 for the receiving yards and 1 for the receptions. And then, again, guys, we suggest playing this play first. Please don't make no mistake. This is your free play of the day. But if you want to have the play to stack with it, this is the one we're going to build you right here. We like this one a lot. We got some opportunity here that we think is cool. So next, we're going to go over to Kyren Williams. Now, what we're going to do here with Kyren, excuse me, guys, we're going to take Kyren Williams, and we're going to go for his touchdown prop. But we'll take him for over 1.5 rushing receiving touchdowns. Now, guys, if you are nervous about this play, if you're not comfortable with this, by all means, leave it for the Goblin. We're totally fine if you take the Goblin with the 0.5. He's going to score most of these games. We're taking him for the 1.5 tonight. I think the Rams are going to employ a little bit of a stronger running attack than normal. He probably gets a few extra carries. I'm not exactly sure who's going to be up in this game, but I don't think it's going to matter. The Rams are going to have to utilize the run game here tonight really, really, really heavily, if you ask us. So we like the idea. We get Kyren on for an early touchdown, maybe get him in a late touchdown as well. We're taking Kyren Williams for over 1.5 rush and receiving touchdowns. If you're afraid of this play, feel free to leave it off. This is a slightly riskier free play today, so keep that in mind. Next, we're going over to... Oh, you know what? We actually had it like this, I think, for the 900, didn't we? Yeah, this is how we had it, guys. So let me show you 2 options here. I'm going to give you guys 2 options. We're going to take Cooper Kupp first off. We're going to take him over his receiving yards at 63.5. Now, this is really simple. The line comparison between Puka and Cooper Kupp is over 20 yards, and that's just too big of a discrepancy for us. I'm not saying Puka's not a good player. He's not going to be in any of our VIP or NFL full season pass plays. But what I am telling you is that Cooper Kupp is going to get over 63.5 yards most of the time. At this point, it's starting to draw Puka as the number 1 receiver. And listen, we're okay with that. This line is just too low for Cooper Kupp. This man is extremely talented. Do not forget he won the Triple Crown just a couple of years ago. The dude is unbelievably talented. So is Puka, but that's okay. These guys draw all the target share for this team. If they're not running the ball, they're passing it to one of these 2 guys. That's pretty much how it breaks down. You get Robinson gets a couple snaps here and there. He'll catch a touchdown once in a blue moon. But Cooper Kupp, guys, over on the receiving yards is the last part of this play. Now, this is how he originally had this play drawn out. So I'm going to show you 2 options here. We're actually going to do it like this for you guys. I want to be a little safer. I would love to take the Demon on the Kyren play. So I'll show you both of them. The Demon on the Kyren play juices it from $900 to... That's both of them. That's not going to count. Let's take one out of there. Or how did that get... I don't know. That raised itself even further. That's interesting. So it raises it from $900 to $2,300 for a 23x payout on a 4-man. Now, guys, What I'll do for the sake of the video and the free play to be a little bit safer is I will take the Goblin for you guys. But I want you to know, if you got some guys out there that are really want to be a little risky tonight because you feel really good about this play here and you want to be a little riskier on this one, I am not opposed to Kyrie getting into the end zone twice. So I'll leave that off on this one. I'll take him for the Goblin to give you guys a little bit of a safer play. See if we can show you some green. 100 into 900 is still pretty solid for a 9x multiplier. If you want to be crazy, juice it up to the 1.5. I still like it. It's going to be in some of our VIP plays. I'm just going to tell you that right now. We'll bet the $100 to win 900 here to be safe on the video. We're going to take Deebo Samuel over 11 fantasy score, George Kittle over 4.5 receptions, Cooper Kupp over 63.5 receiving yards, and Kyren Williams for the Goblin over 1/2 rushing or receiving touchdown. We're betting $100 to win 900. As you guys know, every day we place our bets live with you guys here on the video. There we go, and obviously we already placed the bet for the Dabble play, as you can see. If it ever says pending, it means the play's been placed. It just says pending until the game starts, just a heads up on that. So there's your two plays today. We got you the Dabble 3-man play with a 6x multiplier, our favorite play of the day by a long shot. And we got you the PrizePicks play over here. If you're looking for something from PrizePicks with a 4-man play, we just bet this one a second ago. I'm not gonna rebet it. As you can see, the balance went down. We just placed it. We got Deebo fantasy score, George Kittle receptions, Cooper on the yards, and Kyren on the touchdown. So that was your plays today, guys. I want to show you one more thing before I get you guys out of here. Everybody that watches this video at this point in time, you really should be on our free plan. If not, you're missing out on value. And a great example of that, and again, man, this one hurt me to hear this today, but a bunch of you came to us and let us know this today. We had this play yesterday that we won on, okay? We won on this play right here yesterday, and we bet $200 to win $1,200. We actually got the push on Isaiah. They left the game early with a blowout. Unfortunately, the blowouts have been killing us this last week, but we did get the win here. We won $600 instead of the $1,200, but a couple people let us know they got to that play late, and unfortunately, Isaiah's line was bumped to 26.5, and the hook cost quite a bit of people this play, so that made us very upset to hear. Guys, the way to avoid that is really easy. All you have to do is, and it doesn't always going to work out, let me be clear. Sometimes these lines change very fast, but most of the time you can avoid that by clicking right here. This is our stance. We can get all your links right here. If you need any bonuses, just click right here. If you want to get us on social, follow us over here. But click on winning picks. This is our winnable. Now, here's the kicker here, guys. This is the place where all of our plans are housed. The first thing you need to know, the most important thing before any of these paid plans, before you ever worry about any of that, get on the free plan. If you're on the free plan, it takes 5 seconds to sign up. You don't put any card information or anything. It's literally a free plan. And all of our free picks and plays, again, just the free picks and plays, will be sent to you directly as soon as we're done with this video. For instance, this play right here. Well, where'd it go? Right here. We're going to take this play, and we're going to send it to everyone on our free plan the second it's done so that you guys have the early line value. You have the ability to take that play and plug it in if you love it. That way you get the lines where they're at now versus 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 yards higher, later in the day. So keep that in mind. If you try to get on this play an hour before the game starts or 2 hours before the game starts, chances are you've missed the good early line value. And a lot of times part of what we do by getting, staying up to crazy hours, make sure we get you guys these early morning videos, is we're searching all these different apps, and we're finding you guys the best value, the best play on the best app, the one that makes the most sense. We do a lot more of that, obviously, for our VIP and season pass guys, as they'll attest. We send you plays on different apps for a reason, but this is something you guys got to get on. Get on the free plan. It takes a couple seconds. Get on it right away. Next is VIP, guys. Quick and easy. Monthly saves you $100. Weekly is $100 a week. Monthly is $299. This comes with everything for all sports. It's real simple. All VIP picks and plays on PrizePicks, Chalkboard, Sleeper, Dabble, Hard Rock Bet, Better, Vivid Picks, and more. We got a couple things we're adding to that, but we're having a lot of fun in these apps right now, and the VIP is a great way to kind of test the waters. If you're not really comfortable going in for a month, this is obviously a better value, but if you're not comfortable going in for the month, go in for a week. It costs you $99, and the cool thing is you can try it for a week, and if you come up, $500 or $3,000, whatever it might be that for whatever your bet ratio is, and you come up and you're really happy with it, and stay with it. You can let it ride. If you don't like it, cancel it whenever you want. That's the VIP plan. Strongly recommended for guys that like all sports. Next, I'll quickly show you the NBA and NFL Full Season Pass. NFL Full Season Pass you can get for 50% off if you use code Sunday. For the rest of the season, it's going to be 50% off by using code Sunday. NBA Full Season Pass is $14.99. It is fully loaded. There's a very long season and a ton of games, but we do everything for NBA as well. If you want to get both these packages together, we do have the special right now. You have to type in code NBA now on the NBA Full Season Pass, and you'll get it for $7.50, 50% off. You can use buy now, pay later still. It'll cost you $50 or $60 up front, and we'll reach out later in the day and we will add on the NFL Full Season Pass for free. So you're getting $2,500 worth of value here for $7.50 if you type in code NBA now for the NBA full season pass. We are going to stop that soon. We've opened that up for a while for you guys after that big 2-week streak of dominating and winning a bunch of wins. We decided to be kind of fair and overly fair, and we opened it up for a bunch of you guys. So that'll be stopping soon for that deal. But use code NBA now in the NBA package. You'll get this for 50% off, and you'll get the entire NFL full season pass at no additional cost. Now, lastly, guys, let's get you over here to the description. I want to show you one more thing for the contest today. Contest is a single game. It should be easy. Here's what we're going to do. Step 1, like the video, subscribe to the channel. We are going to check and make sure you're liked and subscribed if you're going to win. And step 2, comment below with the player that you think has the highest fantasy score in today's NFL football game. Okay? It's a single game. It's going to be an easy one. So make sure you get your guesses in. Before you guess, please take a quick look at the comments, guys, and just make sure that no one else guessed that player. Make it easy on us. It does save us time, and we need to utilize our time to be spending on our specialized plays for our VIP and full season pass players. So, and obviously the free plan as well. But this free plan will be out to you guys now. Last, guys, again, that's the contest. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment below what the player's name you think has the highest fantasy score, and if you win, you'll get 1 free week of VIP. Lastly, we're going to try this one more time today. If we get this video to 400 likes, we're going to send out a free specialized VIP play to everyone on our winnable free plan. So make sure you're on the free plan. If you want to check out our VIP and one of our other plans, you can get them right there. If you need any of the apps to download, guys, get them right here. If you need to get Dabble to do that Dabble play, which I really hope you do that play. That is the play of the day for sure. Click it right there. Deposit your $5, get your 25 free. Drop that 30 on that play. Lastly, guys, if you have any questions, comment below. Let us know the plays you love, the plays you don't love. Let us know if you're tailing that thing below. We'd like to know if you guys are tailing the PRIZEPICKS or the Dabble, or if you're tailing both of them. We love that stuff. But outside of that, guys, let's have an awesome Thursday. And remember, Thursday is how we kind of start our weekends here. We look at it as the weekend is kind of like the start of things when it comes to sports weekend. We have a ton of games after this. We've got a loaded Friday slate for NBA. We've got Saturday NBA. We've got a heavy NFL, a great NFL Sunday slate, by the way, this week. Probably one of the best of the year, so be ready for that. But let's load up, guys. Let's hit this win today, and let's cash.